momentous occasion. 1% of the thousands and thousands of cadets out there. Very rare. The further a cadet gets into high school, the harder it gets to maintain good grades, play a sport, participate in extracurriculars like band or other school clubs, community service, and sometimes even handle a part-time job or maintaining a car. And on top of that, the requirements for Sea Cadets and family responsibilities, and it makes for a pretty busy life, to say the least. Cadet Smith is also involved in many activities. She has learned to manage her time and to achieve goals she sets for herself. Junior cadets can learn from the example that Cadet Smith has set. Cadet Smith, I am proud of you, and as you move forward, take what you have learned and pass it on no matter where you go. Thank you.
Thank you, Lieutenant Smith. The United States Navy is richly steeped in traditions and ceremonies, most of which are unique only to the Navy and no other armed force of the United States. Traditions the U.S. Naval Sea Cadet Corps strives to teach its cadets. Unlike other branches of the military, the Navy has ceremonies for many events, including retirement from naval service, change of commands, ship commissions, graduations from recruit training, as well as the pinning ceremony for new chiefs, a tradition that the Naval Sea Cadet Corps follows as well. Traditions in the Navy dictate that the way we come aboard or leave a ship, or even greet one another, it describes how we relieve the watch, begin and end each day, and guides much of the routine in between. Naval traditions are the best parts of our past that we preserve in ceremonies and customs, from the routine to the spectacular. They are preserved because they link us with unique and memorable aspects of our seafaring and warfighting history. We define our traditions and safeguard them from perversion or abuse. We ensure that traditions are not practiced in ways which are inconsistent with our core values and honor, courage, and commitment. And we must ensure that they are preserved. Honoring tradition ensures that our pride is not shallow, self-centered, or focused on individual accomplishment, but is instead anchored in the institutional strengths of the Navy or Naval Sea Cadet Corps. Such pride is invigorating and empowering. It is embodied in our core values. Honoring our traditions is not just about looking back at the past. It is about remembering traditions of the Chief Petty Officer transition, which is an established and crucial rite of passage. Each Sea Cadet Chief has reached that point in his or her training where they are teaching leadership, establishing esprit de corps, promoting unity, and encouraging teamwork to junior cadets. As the transition is completed, we can rest assured that a deeper understanding of our traditions, our heritage, and our values will continue into the next generation. Today, you will witness a ceremony where Cadet Laura Smith, recently selected to the rank of Chief Petty Officer, will be pinned with the insignia of her new rank. This ceremony culminates the years of training, assignments, and hard work. The Chief is required to be a fountain of wisdom, the ambassador of goodwill, and the authority on personnel relations, as well as the technical expert. Even she, standing before you now, is not fully aware and has not yet begun to grasp the significance of these tasks, the responsibilities, and the challenges that will lay before her in the future. To her, I will now give a synopsis of what the Chief's job will entail. She is charged with motivating junior cadets. She can threaten extra military instruction and get a cadet to do something, but that is not motivation, that is fear. It is the Chief's job to create an atmosphere where motivation is encouraged and rewarded. Motivation comes from within. It is the Chief's job to figure out how to get it out. It is the Chief's job to train and develop subordinates, to develop them into leaders. The Chief is the key to the success of the mission, and it is the Chief who must solve problems. A good Chief and a good leader will ensure his or her cadets have the tools needed to perform the tasks that are required, will accept responsibility when a job is not performed well, yet remain silent when a good job is being rewarded. These traits alone will establish trust in those they will lead. To the Chiefs like I say, do not be afraid to stand up for what is right or to challenge something you know is wrong. Show courage. Pick your battles wisely. You will never have all the answers, but you will Never fix the problems if you do not try. Rely on your fellow chiefs to help you. Commit yourself now to making a difference in the life of a cadet. A great chief does not earn his or her anchors once, but earns them every day. It is no longer about you, but about those you lead and guide. Finally, never forget those people who have worked for you to get you entry into the most exclusive fraternity on earth, the fraternity of the Naval Sea Cadet Chief Petty Officers. It is their sweat that got you here, and you owe them for it. The chiefs made you, and they can break you if you refuse to perform as a team. Commit yourself to being a leader. If you are in charge, take charge. Remember who you're about to become. Wear the anchors with pride and behave in a way that will always protect them from any stain or dishonor. You're about to join the ranks of the Sea Cadet Chief Petty Officer and those who have gone before you. Everyone serving in the USNSC today is a cadet, from the newest recruit to the most senior officer. Everyone is your shipmate. However, only a few are selected to the rank of Chief Petty Officer, as you have heard. The Chief's prestige, responsibility, and importance is unlike any found in the other services. Our commitment can be best stated in the reading of the Chief's Creed. With all chiefs, please rise for the reading of the Chief's Creed and the Chief's Pledge. The Chief's Creed will be read by former Chief Petty Officer Chloe Queso via Zoom.